Right, Lee, welcome back. Before we get into the football, how was your summer?
Yeah, it was something different this year, obviously. 2,500 miles cycling across Europe. Fantastic experience, really, and one I'll never forget. Raised some amazing funds for Just on the Just Giving site. So I think we're nearly at £6,000 now, really, and people are just coming more and more and donating. But that's what it was all about ultimately. But yeah, the body held up. We were safe, no mechanicals, no injuries, and it's good to be home though. But yeah, it was something different this summer. But I'm ready to get back into the football now. That's for sure.
An important cause, a great cause, and of course that means a lot to you as well.
Yeah, we've experienced that with my second eldest, Ivy. So she spent a lot of time in intensive care at Glenfield, and it's to support that really, and all the good work the doctors have done there for her and for families like ours. So yeah, it's something dear to my heart, and we know we've got months and months of more open heart surgery for Ivy. So I wanted to do something to give back, and also it's a way of me dealing with things that go on at home with Ivy, and me sort of contributing really. So yeah, it meant a lot to me to do that. So it was important that I finished that really. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're back here at the Allianz Stadium training again. You pleased to be back?
Yeah, I was chomping at the bit to get back, and I spoke to some of the players and they couldn't wait to get back either. So we're starting a little bit later than what we normally would because of circumstances. But yeah, the players were buzzing tonight when they came, and it was great to see everybody, and you can see the turnout's amazing. So yeah, it's good to be back, and we're ready to get on with things now.
A good turnout, but everyone seems to be in really good spirits as well. Lots of smiley faces.
Yeah, these girls love the football. They love playing for Lincoln, and they love football, so it's not difficult to get them up for it really. And when you've had a few weeks off, when the season's over, it's nice to finish, but it's not long before you wanted to get back, and these players are no different. I mean, we finished the season and they asked for extra training, can we go a few more weeks? And then some of them were ready for time off, and some were gutted we were having so much time off. But yeah, everybody's back tonight, smiling, ready to go, and you can see the tempo from now. It's brilliant. So yeah, it's really good to be back tonight as well.
And lots of familiar faces, so it's pretty much the same squad as last season, which is pretty unusual for women's football.
Yeah, I've not experienced that really. You always have one or two changes for different reasons. The year we had a real successful season, we lost 5 or 6, but for no other reason than really careers and university. This year, every player that signed on at the back end of the season, the way we finished the season, every single player's come back, and I know they've had offers and clubs have come after them. So it says a lot about the club and the players really, and how committed they are. And yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, we've got a squad of 20 signed on, all returning from last season, and there's a couple of new players potentially as well, which we don't want to reveal too much, but over the weeks. But we weren't looking to bring many in. We're happy with the squad, and just 1 or 2 would make that difference in competition really. But yeah, I've never experienced it where every single player's returned with. It's phenomenal really. Yeah.
So this is the first training session, but the friendlies will come thick and fast. How much do you look forward to getting into those kind of game scenarios?
Yeah, this Sunday we'll train, and then I think 2 weeks' time we start our friendlies, and then they all come in thick and fast midweek games and so on. We've planned it that way. I think it's Barnsley. I think we was talking about away first, and tough test. They're a team that's very ambitious, and they've sort of set their stall out. So we want to test ourselves. But yeah, we're looking forward to that, because that's where you get to find things, try things out, and get ready for the season. But the good thing is, what we want to do with these players, they've already got that installed in them because they were with us last season, and the way we finished the season, very competitive. I think 5 unbeaten in the end against some good sides. So I know we've got a good squad, and I know the players are excited about this season, but it's going to be competitive, and no season's the same. You know, Donny's moved into the north, new teams have come down and teams have come up. You don't know what you're going to get, so it'll be one game at a time, but it all starts with the pre-season games really, and building confidence in what we want to do this season. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. It can't come quick enough for us really.
And I sort of saw it and I was like, football and learning. Because I like a lot of football, and what we get is quite a lot of football, so it's really good. Definitely encourage other people, because like, I'm in a situation where I might even want to go into the police force, and even though you're doing your sport, you're still getting your football, you're still getting your 3A levels out of it, so you can actually get your UCAS points or get your 3A levels to go on to even different courses, as long as you've got your grades as well as playing football. So it's sort of like it's just a good course to do, I think.